motorhome, glamping pod, log cabin. We're not about that here. We do it proper. This is the outside in. Taking the outside in. For real. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is Saturday night and you're watching An Idiot Outdoors, featuring the one, the only, outside in. I am back out for another super stealth camp. This week it's slightly different how things are going to go down. The plan is a roundabout stealth camp. That's right, yes I know, another roundabout stealth camp, but you guys seem to love a good roundabout stealth camp. So I'm going to head up and I'm going to try and sneak on to what is a very, very busy roundabout. Said roundabout is just in front of me. Where that bus is now. As you can see, it's a really busy roundabout. What I've done is I've crossed over the dual carriageway. What I do intend to do is come from this side and I want to get on that way. Getting on undetected. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to be seeing getting on this one. Travelling really light today, really light. Makes a change. You'll see why soon, it'll all become apparent. Do apologise for the traffic noise. This is going to be one of those I'm just going to have to take my chances. Very busy roundabout. It's timing it so I can get across 3 lanes of traffic. Not yet. Just gonna have to go for it in a minute. Here's my chance. Over we go. I've never been on this roundabout, I haven't wrecked it. I've driven past it thousands and thousands of times. But that's as much as I know. Certainly quite spacious. So it's 7:25 in the evening. I'm late getting out today. I got home from work this morning. I had to do a few things. When I got home, went to bed, and then set my alarm for about 3 in the afternoon. I thought I'll get up about 3 in the afternoon, have a nice bit of shut eye. Didn't wake up till 6. So I woke up, I thought I ain't gonna need the alarm now. I must have put my head back down and away with the fairies. So that is why it's dark, that's why I'm late getting out. About the site. That is going to make a good place to put the chair. It's nice and flat, either that one or that one over there. Don't think I'm going to put the tent inside here, because I think from the outside it will be really obvious. What I might do is get the tent down there so there's a bit of cover for it. Now, I haven't brought anything with me, not a single thing in terms of food or drink. No, I'm not doing some survival challenge, nothing like that. What I am doing is I'm going shopping. Oh yes! Right in front of me, there is a Lidl. So, yeah, I'm going shopping, and I'm going to take you guys with me. Yeah, so I've literally abandoned my swag on the roundabout. I'm going to take my chances on that one. But yeah, so it's off to Lidl we go. Some food and beer. Yeah, so that didn't quite go to plan. The old selfie stick and video in Lidl. Security cars sort of following me around. But I do now have the bag of swag. Let the night commence. Just hope when I get back on the roundabout, I've still got my gear. All good. Well, I think we're in for a nice cold night, so weren't hanging around to put the down jacket on and get the warm hat on. So, start the night off with a nice Italian beer, courtesy of Lidl. You know it, the chair. So I'm currently sat in the chair and I am enjoying a lovely Birra Italiana. Cheers. I haven't set anything up yet other than the chair. I'm not sure whether I will be putting the tent up tonight at the moment or whether to use a bivvy bag and tarp. It's more exposed on this roundabout than I initially thought. I'll have a walk round the roundabout and I'll show you what I mean. But first things first, cheers. Going to enjoy this. Bring you back in a bit. I'm using the red light mode. It's less obvious to people that I'm here with the red light on. Not so bright. While I'm sat here having my beer, I've just thought about something. I'm going to answer a question I got asked. How do I find these spots to camp? Well, in the earlier videos, it was quite easy because I had a friend I worked with. He knew a local area and he knew where all these little places were from being a kid, basically, where he used to hide and stuff. So a lot of the earlier stuff, a lot of the recommendations was from him. However, as time's gone on, what I do if I'm driving around, I tend to see places and I think, yeah, I could probably get a tent in there. And what I tend to do then is I'll memorise that area, I'll go home and I'll look on Google Maps, and then if I'm not satisfied with what I can see on Google Maps, I might just have a little recce. I don't always do a recce, so yeah, that is generally the general idea. I just find things purely by chance, or you know, there's not more to it than that. The roundabout here, for instance, I've driven past it that many times. Today I thought this could be perfect. This could be absolutely perfect. I can camp here, I can go over the road, I can do my shopping, and I can come back. I can travel light. And yeah, so yeah, that's what I did. But as I say, didn't recce this one. Ideally, this is one of them I should have recce'd. So let me show you around then. So clearly all of that is exposed. so none of that would make a good area for a tent. I did think sort of down here, but the ground's just way too bumpy and lumpy, not very comfortable. Here was an idea I had, but again, it's not the most level or you won't be able to stake a tent in there because that's actually concrete with loads of moss growing over the top of it. That leaves this little area here. Again, very exposed. So you've got now, if I set the tarp up and the bivvy bag, I won't be able to use the tent heater if it gets really cold. So I think I don't have a lot of options. I can either tarp and bivvy bag and brave the cold, or get the tent and put the tent down here. And there's not really a lot that I can attach the tarp to sort of hide it either. I think I'm gonna have to go with this. I really am. I'm out of options. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with that. When I do get round to it, I'll stick the tent up and I'll see what it looks like. What I will do is I'll get off the roundabout, have a walk round and see what it looks like from the outside, because ideally I do want to have a night of peace. It's not going to be an early night tonight, I can tell you that, having slept as long as I did. This would have been perfect for a hammock, more so. From here to here, I could have put a tarp over the top, so if it rains, not a chance of getting wet. And with this structure, sculpture, whatever you want to call it, I don't even know what that is, but that would have kept you well hidden. Let's have a look what we got in the shopping. Some good old onion rings. I'm gonna have those in a moment. Free donut, courtesy of the Lidl app. Sliced mushrooms. Fig rolls for in the morning. Got a nice sirloin steak to cook. Oh yes. Egg fried rice. Milk, so I can have a nice cup of tea in the morning. I have in fact got a big bottle of water in there. I did bring water with me. And the old Stella Artois. Hello. So I'm going to get all that put back in the bag. That is a lovely chocolate donut. old onion rings. You can't beat the good old onion rings. Very nice. And the traffic showing no sign of letting up. Very busy tonight. These are so good, especially when you've had a couple of beers. Oh yes, it's on. We are open for business as usual. It's just gone 10:30 at night. Decision has been made and I have put the tent up. However, it is a little sketchy. In a moment I'm going to have a walk round and I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to get off the roundabout and I'm going to have a walk round myself and see what it looks like from the outside. It's the best I could do, to be fair. It's really cold tonight. It's a little above zero. In fact, when I checked it was 1 degree, if that. So yeah, it's getting cold. Well, it is cold. I'm still having a good night though. Always. Still rather busy for the time of night that it is. Anyway, let's go show you where the tent is. There's a lot of light round here. Really bright. Yeah, not the most stealthiest. Good job it's green. Hard to make out that that's a tent. But there you have it. That is home for the night. And over there, that's where I've been sitting in the chair. So I am getting really cold now, really cold. So, oh, that's a bit close. That's better. Yeah, I'm going to get in the tent, get the tent heater on, put the phone on charge, have 10 minutes of getting warm, and I'm going to bring you guys back when I'm going to cook some food. Oh yes, because I've got to be honest, I am getting a bit hungry now. Right, time to get a bit of grub on, because I'm getting hungry. Whoa, nearly. While that does its thing, I'm going to have me another beer. So while I'm waiting for those mushrooms to boil, I'm going to take this opportunity to say thank you to those who bought me a coffee last week. Chris, thank you, and Daydream Escapades, I think that's how it's pronounced. Thank you to you as well. Highly appreciated. Thanks for supporting the channel. Right, I'm gonna have a beer. Time is certainly getting on. It's gone 11 o'clock. It's going to be a late one tonight. It's what happens where we spend all day asleep. Well, it wasn't quite all day, but yeah, certainly overslept, so I'm not tired now. Still very busy out there, still very noisy. I've had somebody in a vehicle going round and round the roundabout screaming out the window. Yeah. Sorry, I was just listening. There's got to come a point where it will literally just go dead at the early hours in the morning. That'll be when I'm getting some shut-eye. They're coming along nicely. I might drain some of that water out and then add the egg fried rice. Well, fry them off a bit and then add the egg fried rice. Get me words out. Mess tin kitchen. Mess tin kitchen. mess tin kitchen. Oh dear, all that condensation from the cooking. In goes egg fried rice. Get a lid on that. Let it do its magic. Coming along just nicely now, that is. Ho ho ho! And boots make good drinks holders. Now for the lovely steak. Nice bit of sirloin. Slowly getting there. We have a lovely peppercorn sauce to go with that. Oh yes. That might want a little reheat, but that's no drama. Yes, so steak's cooked and we've got the old peppercorn sauce on the go. We only want to warm that up, don't want to burn it. And there we have it, a nice sirloin steak with egg fried rice, mushrooms and some lovely peppercorn sauce. And I've got the heater on, so I'm going to eat that and get warm and get rid of some of this condensation. Oh, and finish my beer. So yep, that's going down nicely. Also got the alcohol stove heater on. The heat off this thing is just unreal. I am really warm. In fact, I am toasty. Good morning. I crashed out last night, but it was about 2 AM. It was a late one last night. Didn't say goodnight. I apologise. Got in the bag and that was it. Game over. However, it's nearly 9 o'clock now. Nearly 9 o'clock. I'll get up. Mecca brew. Yeah, that's unusual, ain't it? But yeah, I'll be interested to see how exposed I look now it's like daylight. So while the kettle's on, I am going to get packed away. Well, the contents of my tent anyway. I do want to have a look at what it looks like from the outside. I'll show you what it looks like from the outside, and by then I should be ready for my brew. So that is where I had my chair last night. I'll be taking that bit of rubbish with me. Not mine, but it's 25 to 10 now. I'm halfway packed up. I've got the tent down flat, so it's not so obvious. Not that at this point it really matters. What's the worst that could happen? I could get moved on. Very unlikely. What I have learnt from my stint of stealth camping is not a lot of people bother you. I've never been approached by anybody yet. Dog walkers, as I've said before, they tend to pretend you don't exist. And there'll be a few times where I have had eyes on me, where I've been camping in the woods and stuff. Again, they never bother you. This chair's going to go over. I'm on unlevel ground here. Right, let's show you. Yeah, so that's the tent half packed away. As I say, just got it down so it's not, you know, in full view. I did mention last night that there was an ideal area to stick a tarp up. Now, a lot of people would say, well, there's plenty of options. However, I'll rephrase that this morning and I will say there wasn't a lot of options to stick a tarp up comfortably. That's probably a better phrase. If I really had to have done, then there's a tree here and there's a tree there, and I could have had it coming down here and pegged into the ground and tied off at the trees, and then I could have got my bivvy bag in there. But I really did want to be in the tent. I had the heating on quite a lot last night, and I've gone through some fuel for cooking and heating. That's a 500ml bottle. As I mentioned last night, it is bioethanol. I emptied the meths out into another bottle to keep a spare. So I've come to realise stealth camping, things aren't always as they seem, especially to the eye. This roundabout that I've come round many times, many times, but since doing the stealth camping, so I can see a guy ahead. Yeah, I think he's seen me. Probably thinks, what's that weirdo doing over there? Sat in a chair on a roundabout. Right, back to what I was saying. Yeah, things aren't always as they seem to the eye. Driving around this roundabout, it looks the perfect opportunity to get in undiscovered, and you know, but when you're on it, yeah, you do realise how exposed you are. Now, in the summer, all them trees there, that'll give you great cover, especially when all the leaves, especially when all the leaves back on the trees. Wow, I think I need to learn to talk again. What I am going to do, you know it, drink this brew. Still only the first one. Lovely, lovely. Love them, alright. I'm having some of those. I'll catch you in a bit. I wonder how many people have brushed their teeth on this roundabout. Probably not many. That'd be interesting figures, wouldn't they? People certainly love using the horns on this roundabout. That tells me that a lot of people are using the incorrect lane or cutting people up. I am surprised there hasn't been a collision yet from what I can see. Anyway, we're not here to talk about traffic. The rubbish over there, I'm going to clear that up because that bugs me. So I'll go and do that now. I'm going to get the rest of my stuff packed up. I've found a bin that I can put my junk in, which is directly opposite me. So I won't have to carry that. Yeah. Rubbish. And more rubbish. Yes, folks, leave Britain tidy. That's all the gear packed away. Rubbish. And that's where the tent was. Just about to see the flat patch. Certainly getting very busy around here now. Someone's in trouble. Oh dear, oh dear. Time for me to get off this roundabout. This is going to be fun. Told you it's going to be fun. That was sketchy. So this week my channel turned 500 subscribers. Thank you for everybody who follows the channel. Thank you for those who have been there since the very beginning. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the people that have bought me coffees. I think it's about time now I wrap this thing up and headed home. So once again, if you're watching this, please give me a like. Please subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.